One thing happens in almost every single presentation training I've led. At least one person comments to me during a break that they love the speed at which I speak. My response is that I learned to speak slowly like this when I was working at the United Nations in Santiago, Chile. It's widely known across the Spanish-speaking world that Chilean Spanish is very difficult to understand. Chileans speak extremely quickly and cut off the ends of their words. I was one of the few non-native Spanish speakers in my group of friends outside of work, and I had to constantly ask them to speak slower. ¿Puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? It wasn't that I didn't know the words, it was simply that it was way too fast. As soon as they'd repeat the sentence for me slower, I would understand. Now that I've lived in China for 5 years and communicate with an international audience on a regular basis, full of non-native English speakers, I make sure to think about my audience and speak at a slower pace to ensure they clearly understand me the first time around. Speaking too fast is one of the most common problems we see when leading our Present to Influence presentation training. When a speaker races through a presentation, maybe from nerves or just cramming too much information into their time limit, it doesn't take too long before the audience is confused and they lose the ability to gain any more value from the presentation. Meaning, they're likely to tune out and the presentation won't be effective. I wanted to share this personal experience with you as an example of the importance of speaking at a speed at which your audience can fully digest what you're talking about. So, this week, be intentional about your speaking speed when you communicate. I'm Michelle Gropp, a co-founder and master trainer at Lead with Words, presentation training for international organizations. If you enjoyed this video, follow me here and contact me about a virtual training to help your team increase their influence through communicating more clearly, persuasively, and confidently.